This is the Safety Control Center, a single pane of glass where you can view your active workers to ensure they are safe while performing any sort of hazardous work. Users of the platform will have their own username and password to log in, so you can ensure the platform is always access controlled. Upon logging in, you will be greeted by this landing page. On the right side of the page, you can view the live location of any active workers and toggle between street and satellite view. And in the middle here, we have a variety of what we call textual tile widgets. These textual tile widgets provide an overview of what's going on in your site. And then on the far left here is a navigation pane so you can navigate throughout the various aspects of the platform. We'll start by going to the active worker detail page. Right now, we're viewing my iPhone running the GuardHat mobile app. On this page, I can see the battery percentage of the iPhone, the worker's current status, as well as some more details about their location. So I can see that the location is coming from GPS, as well as the exact latitude and longitude of those coordinates. I can also initiate a video call, an audio call, or send a video or audio callback request. Finally, I can also send a text-to-speech message, and anything I input in this text box will audibly read aloud on the user's app. Next, I'll navigate to the Control Access Zoning tab. A control access zone is essentially defining a set of 3D geographic boundaries and applying a set of rules over it. To create a new zone, I'll just click on the New Zone button and then select a site. From here, I can draw any sort of 3D shape. If I want this zone to only be within a certain building, I can also optionally specify a building as well. Next, I'll provide a title for this zone, and I can optionally enter in any other reasons as well. You can also add start and end times and permit certain workers into this zone by selecting them from this dropdown. There's a variety of different geofence zones that we support out of the box. The first is just your typical geofence, where anyone that's an unpermitted worker will raise a critical event if they enter into this zone. We also have other types of zones such as blackout zones, and this is to protect worker privacy, so areas such as locker rooms or break rooms where you don't want to track worker data, you could set a blackout zone in. We also have evacuation zones, and this zone will essentially send out a live evacuation event to anyone whose live location is within this area. You can also set up a PPE compliance zone. For a PPE compliance zone, you can set a proximity distance in meters, and as a worker approaches that proximity distance, they'll get a notification that they need to scan in some sort of PPE. The PPE can be customizable, but for example, you could have them scan in a hard hat, an oxygen monitor, or a harness via an NFC or an RFID tag. We also have a variety of informational zones such as work, risk, danger, and safe. These are purely informational and don't raise any critical events, but they do help you visually organize your work site. I'll create a geofence zone and activate this. Upon activating, you will see I have one online worker inside, Max's iPhone, and a geofence violation is raised immediately on that user's phone as well, so that they know that they are in an area that they shouldn't be in. You can also edit this zone if you like, or end it